Welcome back, everybody. Well, I know there's a lot of snow outside, but, spring's right around the corner, and when spring comes, baseball comes. So I'm here to tell you that baseball is alive and well in Glens Falls, and my guest is here to prove it. So Ben Bernard, who's the owner and the president of the Glens Falls Dragons. Pretty exciting name.
Oh, it sounds good. It's been receptive. The kids especially love it.
Yeah, I bet they do. Ben, you've got quite a background in baseball. A lot of people up there know you. Give us just quickly your background.
Well, I was there in '81, '82 with the White Sox, and we had guys like Ron Kittle, Greg Walker, Randy Johnson, some great ball players. I was general manager of the ball club then, and I moved on to Glens Falls, bought the franchise down there. We had the Oakland A's franchise in there, and also turned out we got the Yankees. So I was there.
You mean down in Albany?
In Albany, yes.
Right.
I'm sorry. Yep. So it worked out good. Was there for quite a few years. Had some great ball players come through there. Ended up selling that franchise back in like the '90s, middle '90s, and here I am back in baseball.
Like I said, that means you spent a lot of time off dreaming about fastballs.
Oh yeah. Well, I really missed it, and this is a great opportunity for myself, and I want to just hopefully make this thing happen there in Glens Falls, get the communities in the whole area back back on track. So.
Boy, everybody knows Glens Falls is a hockey town, but it's a baseball town too. Hey, the name the Dragons I loved. Where'd that come from?
Well, I had some guys telling me to go down to Cooper's Cave and check it out, and so I did go down there. I really did, and there's a lot of teams in the area, sports teams called the Indians and the Tomahawks and everything. So I didn't want to offend anybody, but all of a sudden I said, well, there had to be something in that cave, and all of a sudden I just come up with the Dragons, and had to be one in there. So. There's the Dragons.
And you're right, the young kids are going to love that name,
right?
It
should be great. Should be great.
And I don't think we have to guess too far what the mascot's going to look like.
Well, it's going to be a dragon, and it's going to be it'll be great. We're looking forward to that. We're going to be unveiling that with the hockey team, with the Flames. Brian Petrovic and the guys over there, great bunch of guys, sports-wise. So we're looking forward to unveiling our dragon right at one of the games.
Hey, you know what? Picking a name and all that stuff, that's all a lot of fun and everything else. But we're talking about serious ball here. Certain criteria to get in here?
Well, got to be going to college. You got to, a lot of these guys are, in college playing ball. They've got to play summer ball. All your top college kids in the country have to play. So these guys will be coming from Florida, California, local. We have a few local guys coming in, and so it's a good thing for like Siena College. I know they've got to make sure you're going to play baseball in the summer. So
that's right.
We're lucky to have this type of program together. So.
Yeah, for sure. Also, graduating seniors too, right?
Yeah, if you're in high school and you're ready to graduate and you've signed on to a college program, you're eligible to play. And the good thing there is that some of these guys get a chance to play possibly this summer, or at least be around some good talent before they go to college. So it's a real good avenue to start off at.
Well, you know what? And you're giving these kids an opportunity. These are serious kids. They want to play ball. You know what that's like. And so here's an opportunity for them to get in through the summer, make sure they're playing, make sure that they're serious, and make sure that they're part of a great team.
Well, it's a dream too. Part of their dream is to go play Major League Baseball, and this is, if you don't play summer ball, it's not going to happen. So they're dedicated. They come in, and so it's a good thing for everybody.
Sure. Now, season, obviously the summer. We're talking June, July here?
June and July. We opened up June 2nd. We played the Amsterdam Mohawks, which has been a great ball club over there. They're our rivalry team, so we're looking forward to that. June 2nd, 7 o'clock at East Field.
I think Ben was telling me before we went on air, 50 games. That's quite a schedule over a couple of months. Yeah. And of that, I asked him right away. I said, "Well, how many home games?" So half of them are home games, right?
Yeah, 25 home dates. These guys play pretty much every day. We have a few days off, and if you have to double up if it would rain and whatever. But it's a hectic schedule. Guys have got to want to play, and we have a 35-man roster. And the reason for that is, these guys have just come off from a college schedule that's been hectic, and a lot of ball games. So we've got some pitch counts and a lot of different things we have to watch with these kids, so we don't hurt anybody, especially when they're going back to college to play.
Yeah, for sure. The games, by the way, they've always taken place at East Field. Great place to see a game, by the way. And It needs a nip and a tuck. We'd be pretty blunt about this one, but you certainly have the support, and I know that because Ed Bartholomew was here on our program Beyond the Headlines. He was talking about the part that they're going to play, the county's going to play, and making sure that that field gets back up to specs.
Yeah, Ed Bartholomew, the mayor Jack Diamond, Betty Little, Mayor Blaze. There's a lot of people in that area that want to see Eastfield come back and be renovated. And right now we have a local attorney, John Asplin, who is putting together a 501c3 for Eastfield, Friends of Eastfield, and we're looking forward to working on getting these renovations put together for, we won't see them all this year. It's going to take a couple, 3 years, but I think everybody realizes Eastfield's got to come back the way it used to be. The colleges are coming in. ACC College is going to be playing their games there. We've got high school games coming back, so it looks like we can put this all together, and then with the Dragons, and we got football games, Green Jackets.
Yeah,
so
sure.
Eastfield is on its way back to where it should be.
Well, you know what? When Glens Falls was known as America's hometown, Eastfield played quite a part in that history in terms of bringing the community together as a place to go, to bring the family, bring your kids, have them exposed to healthy alternatives like sports, and a bunch of different teams were in and out of there. The one thing that I did notice, because I was over there not too long ago, went for a walk this past fall, is that they've maintained the field.
Field's in great shape.
Yeah.
The city, they maintain it. No complaints there at all. These guys have done a great job. So I think that's the base. So they put in new bathrooms a few years ago, which is very nice. At the field, and then the concessions, and then we just need to get the bleachers straightened out and a few things. And I'm looking forward to working with the city and everybody to make this happen.
Well, when you got guys like Blaze and Jack Diamond and Ed Bartholomew and Senator Betty Little, he's got quite a team behind him to make certain that this happens. But that also says something about you. So this snow will be gone fairly soon.
Hopefully,
yeah.
Real soon.
You probably got about 6 weeks.
Yeah, we got a lot of work to do. At high school, right around the corner, high school baseball. We got the basketball, ending right now, and but there again, the Civic Center. It's great. You think about the sports in the area, Civic Center, high school basketball games, sectionals, everything's going to take place. Then we'll have baseball games at Eastfield. So sports plays a big part in the community and this whole surrounding area. It's not just Glens Falls.
That's right.
We want to see the sectionals come back there, for high schools, and so between everything, it should work out fine.
Well, great, Ben. Thank you so much for coming in.
Oh.
Obviously, as soon as this snow melts, we'll have you back again, especially as we get closer to this season, and talk up this team, talk up the Dragons. Glens Falls Dragons, baseball, Glens Falls, right?
Oh, yeah. Thank
Great.
you.
Good. Thanks for coming in, Ben. See this interview again? You can head to our website, looktvonline.com.